Hello everyone, welcome you all to the video lecture of Srimati Shantaben Haribhai Gajera English Medium School, Amreli. Today we are going to learn birds and insects of Standard 2. Let's we see first of all birds. We all know what is birds, or we every day we can see the different birds. So whether you are watching them at the zoo or out your back windows, birds are an amazing things that come in endless colors, size and types. They have been around 4 millions of years and have always made us jealous with their ability to fly. We all know that bird can fly everywhere. They can be as small as hummingbird. We all know that smallest bird is hummingbird and a largest bird is a ostrich. Here, this one is a hummingbird. This one is hummingbird. Smallest bird is hummingbird and largest is ostrich. What are the characteristics of birds? There are over 10,000 different types of birds and they come in a ton of size, shapes and color. Birds can look completely different than each other. There are a few characteristics they have in common. All birds have feathers. We all know all birds have feathers and wings. If birds don't have wings, then it cannot fly. They are warm-blooded, which means that their body is always the same temperature and they lay eggs. Birds lay eggs. A unique characteristic of bird are their feather. While feather can be colorful and give birds a beautiful look. Every bird have a feather, but with different color or different shape, and that gives birds a beautiful look. The feather gives a bird's beautiful look. They are also important to their survivors and they must be taken care of. Birds use different methods to keep their feathers clean. Besides just preening, which help keep birds them free of fungus and other parasites. Birds will bathe in water or even go out when it is raining. For birds that live in areas with little water, they will clean their feathers by giving themselves a dust bath. Some birds will even let ants climb through their feathers so they will move or get rid of parasites. They are unique, however, in that most birds migrate, meaning that they fly somewhere else during certain parts of the year. Most birds will migrate because of the weather and temperature of where they normally live, which affects their food supply and when they can have babies. We all know what do birds like to eat. The food that birds eat can be very different depending on where they live and what kind of food is around the area. Most birds like to eat fruits, plants, seeds, insects and other small animals. Birds don't have any teeth, so their bodies are used to digesting their food whole. Insects, plants, seeds and small animals are most commonly their food. Birds communicate with each other through calls, songs, dance and feather display. In picture we can see that there is a different types of bird, that all birds have a different feather and that feathers gives them a beautiful look. We all know from all the bird the peacock is very beautiful. Mostly all the people love peacock. It is so beautiful than other birds like parrot, duck, vulture, flamingo, pelican, eagle, crow, sparrow, then swallow, robin, then woodpecker, owl, goose. That all are different birds. In picture you can see that there is a loads of birds and that all birds have a different color, different size, even the size of beak is different, then size or shape of feet is different. So every bird is different from one to another, and we all love to see the birds. The birds is a small, but we all love different birds. That one person like the parrot, another one like peacock, another one like duck, another one like sparrow. The different types of birds are here, and that all birds are, we have to learn the spelling of that all birds. That hummingbird, Hummingbird, hummingbird. Then sparrow, Sparrow, sparrow. Then swallow, Swallow. Then crow, Crow. Then pigeon, pigeon. Then parrot, parrot. Then woodpecker, woodpecker. Then duck, duck. Then eagle, eagle. Then vulture, vulture. Then next one peacock, peacock. Then next one flamingo, flamingo. Then next one heron, heron. We all know that animals, like some animals lives in water, like that here some birds are lives in water. They can eat their food from water, like heron, flamingo, crane, duck. That goose, that all are lives or find a food from water. Our next topic is insects. You can see the picture of insects. They all are cute. Whether you love them or you are bothered by them, insects are everywhere. You can see them in your garden, on trees, on television shows, and even in zoo. They can be helpful like bees or annoying like mosquitoes. They make up the largest group of animals on earth. Keep reading to find more interesting fact about insects. If we know some more information, then we have to know that the different information of the insects. There are between 6 and 10 million different types of insects, and they comes in thousands of shapes, color and size. In picture we can see that here given 6 or 7 insects, but that all have a different shapes of body and color or size. Although there are many ways in insects are different, there are a few characteristics they all have in common. Insects are invertebrates, and which means that they do not have a backbone. Insects have a not backbone. All insects have three parts in their body. First one, head, then abdomen and the thorax. They have two antennae over their heads and have 6 legs. Insects are cold-blooded. We all know in previous slide we studied that birds are warm-blooded, and here the insects is cold-blooded, which means that their body temperature change depending on how warm or cold the air around them. Insects can be found in almost every type of environment in every country in the world. The only environment insects are not commonly found is the oceans, as it is more commonly for other types of animals to live there. Insects are the most animals to live there. Insects diverse group of animals on earth, and they make up over half of all organisms in the planet. The insects it eats is as different as the types of there are. About half of insects are herbivorous, which means that they eat only plants. These plant-eating insects feed on leaves, roots, nectar from flowers, seeds or wood. And some insects are known as predators that hunt other small insects and animals. In a picture we can see that different insects: cockroach, fly, stick beetle, then stick insects, then pond scatter, then termite, moth. That all are different in size, color and next one, another insect, bees. Bees is a insect, then ladybird, then dragonfly, ants, grasshoppers and butterfly. Spelling of bee is B-E-E-B. Then ladybird, L-A-D-Y-B-I-R-D, ladybird. Then dragonfly, D-R-A-G-O-N-F-L-Y, dragonfly. Then butterfly, B-U-T-T-E-R-F-L-Y, butterfly. Then ants, A-N-T. We all know that ants have two colors. Here in picture you can see that first one is black and second one is red. Grasshopper, G-R-A-S-S-H-O-P-P-E-R, grasshoppers. So here our two topic, birds and insects, is over. I hope you all are understand it very well. Thank you everyone and have a nice day.